One of the musical things that separates a really good choral director from an okay choral director is the ability to get his or her choir to sing with dynamics and to be able to change the tempo of a song if necessary. And this is done in the conducting pattern by varying the size of the pattern and varying the pace of the flow. Now, before we get to that, though, let me say one thing about the size of the conducting pattern. One of the biggest flaws that you can develop as a conductor is conducting too big. Your choir does not need this. They don't need this big a motion. All that is necessary. The only thing that kind of motion is good for is for the football field or for conducting maybe at your state Baptist convention or something where you've got hundreds or thousands of people. It's really not necessary in choral conducting. You want to keep the size of your pattern relatively small in the choral experience. Okay, let's talk about changing dynamics in the choral pattern, in the conducting pattern. It's very simple. Watch. I simply did a crescendo over 4 beats and a decrescendo over 4 beats. All I did was to increase the size of the pattern, and in order to make the tempo remain the same, I increased the pace so that the beats were consistent. Getting louder, getting softer. You can also vary your tempo with your conducting pattern. Watch this. If you want your choir to sing, or if you want your instrumentalist to go slower, all you need to do is to conduct smaller. I've seen many people try to direct a choir or an orchestra or something, waving their arms furiously as fast as they could, but it didn't seem like the group sang or played any louder. If anything, they began sounding worse. And that's simply because small is better for increasing the tempo. And of course, as you can see, the difference between a slower tempo and a faster tempo is the size of the pattern and the pace in between the beats. Try that out for a while. Go practice it.